I can't believe it, but we have some insane Marvel news today from some crazy updates about Beyond the Spider-Verse and the villain of the movie Spot, straight from the creators of the film. An actor has finally talked about playing Ghost Rider in the MCU, plus news about Daredevil potentially being in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Let's talk about it all. And we got to start off with the news of Ghost Rider potentially coming to the MCU because the most popular fan cast to play the character, Ryan Gosling, finally talked about the character in a new interview. Here's what he had to say.
Would you like to take this moment to finally formally announce that you're Ghost Rider?
I don't know what to say.
Do you think it'll happen at some point? Is it still a possibility?
We keep hope alive.
Have you broken bread with Kevin Feige in the last couple of years? You've had that discussion.
Some discussions have been had. It's a complicated situation.
Why?
You heard the man. He said that he has met with Kevin Feige about the character and then just kind of goes on to say like, oh yeah, it's just complicated. It's a complicated situation, which obviously we have no idea what this means. Is this just like scheduling? Like obviously he's a very busy guy. He has Project Hail Mary now, a new Star Wars film next year. Sadly, the most realistic reason that it's complicated is probably that Kevin Feige has no idea what's happening with the future of the MCU and when this character is actually going to get introduced. So it's hard to probably get a big name actor like Ryan Gosling attached. I really hope they can pull through and get him in this role because this would be absolute perfection. But let's move on to the Beyond the Spider-Verse news because obviously Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the creators of the Spider-Verse trilogy, have been doing lots of interviews lately to promote their new movie Project Hail Mary, which means we get lots of interviewers asking them questions about Beyond the Spider-Verse, and I absolutely love the new info we got because the first bit is them talking about the villain Spot in the movie and specifically the animation. They said that they are developing extraordinary new ways to animate Spot in Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. God, that's a tongue twister right there. It's going to take you to places of abstraction that I think are going to be really special. There is more Spider-Verse stuff from these two, but first I got to focus on this news because I think we are truly in for one of the greatest looking animated films of all time, which it's not crazy to say that about the first two Spider-Verse movies as well, but this one really seems like it is just going to be completely elevated to a different level. Like after Across the Spider-Verse, Spot has already been teed up to be one of the best Marvel or at least Spider-Man villains we've seen ever in a movie, but now the fact that like the visuals itself are becoming such a huge part of this character and we're going to see some insane animation. I don't even want to know what could happen with this character, what he's going to put Miles through, what Miles is going to have to witness. I feel like we're going to actually get a little bit dark and creepy in this movie. And hey, they did describe the movie as the most emotional Spider-Verse film yet. They said it's on schedule, it's going to be beautiful and emotional, the most emotional of the three. I think this is going to ultimately end up in mostly a happy emotional ending, but I do think at least one character is dying, whether it's one of Miles's parents, maybe Peter B. Parker. Let me know your death predictions for Beyond the Spider-Verse in the comments below. Moving on, we've got another round of actors denying that they're in a Marvel project. This time it's Charlie Cox talking about not being Daredevil on the Jimmy Kimmel show. He just repeatedly said like, nope, I'm not in this movie, guys. Hey, I was in the last one, No Way Home. That's enough. Well, obviously every time an actor says they're not in a Marvel project, it doesn't mean like, oh, they're lying and they are in it, but I actually think I found some proof that he might actually be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So if you want to hear all about that, click the video at the top of the screen right now, or if you want to see my death predictions for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, click the video at the bottom, and thank you so much for watching.